This week went by so fast, and me and Mary Ann really appreciate the what you did for me. Okay, and I want to thank Piotr for showing me where my grandmother, where my grandmother came from, where my grandfather was born, where they were baptized, where they were married, and he really. I don't know how many miles we drove, but I know we drove a heck of a lot because that's all we did all week was in the sum of it. I mean, you can tell by looking at the car how dirty it is, right? And we went to Krakow the first day, I think, then Częstochowa, and then we went to Głogów, where Mary Ann has her castle. And we had a hard time finding it because it really didn't look like a castle.
Would you ever want to come back here to Poland again?
Yeah. I would like to come back again, and I would like to bring maybe I would like to bring Mary Beth with me because I know she was dying to come. She's very interested in gynecology, like me, and my cousin Gene. Too bad he wasn't living, but he would be here. He would be here right now.
So you came to Europe and Poland like for the first time.
First time.
So you for sure had some expectations.
Expectations.
To what you're gonna see and what it's gonna look like. So how does the reality look like? Come to the expectation.
I really didn't know what to expect. I kind of figured that there would be a lot of farmland because I know my grandparents came from a farmland. Okay, my grandmother was from a town called Putin, pretty close, and my grandfather came from a town called Wola Samolia. Smolana. And it was great. It was great. It was great to see where my grandfather, the house that he was born in, and we talking to a lady that was on the road, and she said that the house was occupied by my grandfather. But the Russians or the Germans, or the Germans came in during the war, and they tore half of the house down, and they occupied the other half. That memory will stick in my mind as long as I live. Okay, and so that's one added story that we could document, that we could put in the books. Also, we saw Marian Kowalski's grave site, and we saw where Bernard Kowalski was buried, and in Bernard Kowalski's grave, his that would be the great grandfather of Roman and Lila, the great grandfather. Okay, so that would be the mother and father of Marian, was in the grave together with Bernard, and that's how they do. That's what they do here in Poland. They put more than one person in the grave, and that's different than what we do in the States. So that was something to behold, and I'll say it again. Poland is such a holy place. What I mean by that wherever you go, you'll see a big cross, a big crucifix. You'll see a statue of Blessed Mother, like on this street over here. We went for a walk, and there was a big crucifix on the street. And I told Marianne, I said, the United States will never be like that, never. Okay. Because our government will not permit it, because there's a thing about the separation of church and state, and here you're allowed to do that, okay? And I think because of that, I think God has a special place in His heart for Poland, I really do, because I think the Polish people in general are a lot, they're
Different.
they're different in a way that they pray to God, they believe in God, and they love God much more than what we do in the States. Okay, I think here they practice their faith, they live their faith. Back home, I think people just go to church on Sunday and they can't wait to get out at the parking lot. Okay, and they go and do their thing. So I think the people here are more lovable, more friendly. I think I think their I think their families are a lot closer together, more so than what we have.
Was
back
it
home.
useful to come to Poland?
Absolutely. Absolutely. As soon as Piotr said next year we're going to go to Poland, I said, "Oh, great! I'm going to go. No matter what, I'm going to go." Okay, I have to go. I says I don't have too many more years. You know, I'm 72 years old already, and I want to go now, especially when I have Piotr and you as my interpreter, as my tour guide. Okay, where else can I get can I get a tour guide, okay, to show me around Poland that knows my family? I mean, you guys are like a gold mine to me, okay? I couldn't ask for anything better. He knows more about my family than what I do, okay? My God, he had, what, 25 years of research, you know?